we're going to kind of mix it up and do something different. So I'm going to give you a review of the 2024.
Okay, let me load her up.
All right. The 2024 Toyota Sequoia. And by the way, the Sequoia is made in San Antonio.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Yeah.
Homegrown.
There's a big assembly plant there, if you're not familiar with Toyota. They also make the Tundra there, and I think they also make the Tacoma there. It's a big plant employing a lot of people. And anyway, here's the review. 2024 Toyota Sequoia. SR5, Limited, Platinum, Capstone, and TRD Pro. Those are the trim levels. I drove the TRD Pro Hybrid. This is a standard SUV. 3 rows of seating, up to 8. So you can get 8 people in this thing. So 3 in the middle row, 3 in the back row. You know, unless you got kids, why would you have a 3rd row? Because you're going to pay for it. And it just, if you got kids, you got a big family, go for it. That's the way to do it. Exterior changes from last model year. It was a complete redesign in 2023. And I don't believe I had the 23 model, but I got the 24 model. This is body-on-frame construction, kind of like a Tahoe or a Suburban, those kinds of things, Expedition. So it's built kind of on a truck frame, modified truck frame. Okay? Yes, I see that. Big grille on the front of it, fitting for such a large SUV. Grille design coincides with the trim level. So some of them, you have a blacked out grille. Others, you may have a chrome grille, various and a sundry kind of designs. This one was just big. Sheet metal creases emphasize the off-road look on this one over the wheel wells. Rear hatch, very similar to the Jeep Wagoneer in the back. That's what it looks like to me anyway. Big platform luxury is back. The trim determines the ruggedness factor. TRD Pro has off-road tires and wheels. What could use improvement? Well, the roof rack. Yes, the roof rack is noisy at speed. What? Yeah, you just never run across that on any of the SUVs that have a roof rack. And I didn't get it, but if you look at it, it's got kind of a spoiler-looking thing on the front of it. I don't know whether that contributes to the wind noise. Of course, there is that great big window up there, the sunroof. I can't hear him. But it's not that. It's the roof rack. And I was doing some research on it, and I thought, well, let's see if anybody else picked up on it. Yeah, other reviewers have picked up on that as well. Yeah. So 50 miles an hour and above, you're going to hear wind noise from the roof rack. Interior highlights. Huge infotainment screen with a separate instrument cluster. Big, wide center console with an upright shifter. The TRD Pro looks off-roady with the huge Toyota in front of the passenger. Just says Toyota, Toyota, right in front of the passenger. By God, you're not going to miss the fact that it is a Toyota. Just wanted to say that. Dual phone holder under the dash, which was kind of cool. Fold flat second row, third row matches with the unique shelf that's back there. You're going, well, shelf, yeah. So behind the third row, if you got the third row up, there's this shelf thing, and it's movable. So you down here, it all makes everything flat. And you bring it up a level, so now you got 2 things of shelving back there, and you can bring it up all the way to the top if you want, if you need some more. It's pretty cool. You just don't see that very often. Overall layout fits its off-roadiness. What could use improvement? Well, there are lots of real hard buttons for everything that you can imagine on it. Up on the dash, the dash, the center console, the steering wheel, up above. Could we maybe put some of those in the infotainment system or something? I don't know.
The technology, yeah.
Twin turbo V6, 3.4 liters, turns out 437 horsepower, 583 pound-feet of torque, 10-speed automatic transmission.
Whoa.
Tow rating, 9,000 pounds.
They have all that torque.
Payload on it, 1,435. So if you got, fat granny sitting in the back seat, no problem. 19 miles per gallon city, 22 on the highway for combined to 20. I only got 17.8 over 312 miles. Gobs of V8-like power and attitude. What could use improvement? Oh, my God, it's 3 tons. 3 tons. Whoa. You're moving down the road. And let's not forget Fat Granny in the back.
Can't forget about her.
Two-wheel drive is standard on this. Of course, with the TRD Pro, four-wheel drive with optional. Four-wheel drive is optional on other trim levels. What I liked about it, it is smooth, especially that off-road because they allow for a lot of wheel travel, and so it's kind of softly sprung. Mm-hmm. It's good stuff. I'm telling you, it's nice. What could use improvement? It feels heavy because it is. Base trim price, $78,710.
Oh.
Price is tested, $83,042. But you can get into one for the base price of $61,275. Compared to its others, Ford Expedition 55,105, Chevy Tahoe 54,600, and the Jeep Wagoneer starts at $62,945. Now that's my review of the 2024 Toyota Sequoia.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
big, nice truck.
It is very nice. It's big. It does have some hiccups in it, but, I'm sure that they'll address those sooner or later.
And poor Granny is going to slide.